Hello, everyone. This is Ian Schreier, Assistant Athletic Director for Sports Information at Adelphi University and a member of the CoSIDA Academic All-America New Media Committee, and it is my honor to be joined by the 2020-2021 CoSIDA Academic All-America NAIA Team Member of the Year for Men's Cross Country and Track and Field, a junior from Midland University, Dylan Kucera. Dylan, first and foremost, congratulations on this prestigious award. What does it mean to you? What were you feeling when you heard that you were named the CoSIDA NAIA Academic All-America Team Member of the Year?
First off, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. But really, this award really means a lot to me. Just growing up, academics is something that's always been stressed in the household and in my family. So this award really means a lot to me. Kind of hits home a little more than kind of any other award I've received, I would say. So honestly, this one kind of means the most to me out of everything.
We were going to get to that question in a little bit, but you kind of made it a perfect segue to it about, your career and, how it spawned so much success on the track, in the field as a thrower. In 2021 alone, you were an indoor All-American in the weight and the shot put, and then in the spring, an All-American in the hammer, discus, and shot put. So the question was going to be, where does this honor stack up among the rest? But to you, you're saying you hold this award from CoSIDA just holds a little more weight. Why is that to you?
I think just kind of going back to what I said, kind of about how growing up, academics was just such a huge thing that was stressed in the household. So just kind of being able to actually kind of see that hard work in the classroom pay off, as well as the work that pays off, like for my throwing and the throwing ring and whatnot. It's really kind of just means a lot that kind of everything I was stressed from my family and everyone about academics, just being able to show them like my hard work's paying off in the classroom just as much as everything that's kind of happening in the throwing ring as well.
Now let's revert back to where you really got interested in throwing. What drew your interest? Did it start at a young age? When did Dylan decide I want to compete in the shot, but I want to compete in the weight? When did that start for you?
Yeah, I picked up throwing in junior high, so 7th grade I kind of started it, and I had a coach that really liked throwing as well, and he was really passionate about it, and that kind of built on me, and I began to really kind of fall in love with the sport, and ever since then it kind of just took off. And then my junior year I ended up transferring schools, and I came to school here in Fremont, and I had the same thing, just had a couple coaches that were super passionate about the sport and wanted to help me be the best I could be. And just that kind of passion from coaches that kind of just got instilled in me, and I just kind of wanted to keep pursuing it. And thankfully I did, because it's been a heck of a ride so far. So pretty much just having great coaches that have put that passion in it, passion for track and field in me.
Now, you had mentioned that you hail from Fremont, Nebraska, which is the town where Midland University is located, which is, as you had mentioned to me, about 20 minutes just outside Omaha. I have to ask, do you have a favorite season? Is it indoor or outdoor? And do you have a favorite implement? Would it be a far cry to say the shot put?
Yeah, the shot put's definitely, it's my favorite event out of the 4 that I throw. The shot put's definitely my favorite. I guess I throw 4 events. Yeah, that's my favorite.
It's all right, Joe. We're still in summertime.
Yeah. And then I would say that the indoor season is actually probably my favorite. A lot of people, I think, would say outdoor just because you get to be outside. There's some more events. But I like indoor. I like the 2 events that are inside a little more than the outdoor events. So that's probably got to be my favorite season out of the 2.
Is it more of those meets, Dylan, that in it's nice when it's in May, but is it more of those meets in the thick of March and when you're freezing while you're throwing the shot put? Is that
those first couple meets in the outdoor season, those are pretty cold throwing implements. Those especially the shot put, putting that steel ball up on your neck in the pretty cold weather, it doesn't feel the greatest.
No, it's not as soft as a snowball, right?
No, not exactly.
Before we had listed off some of the awards you had won in your time so far at Midland, and you were also named this past winter the NAIA National Indoor Track and Field Athlete of the Year. We spoke a little bit about, the shot put in all the events that you throw and all the awards that you've won. So at least from a throwing perspective, what have been the keys to your success?
I think just having coaches that really believe in me and just show me the path to success. I would say just having the coaches that know what they're doing, they believe in me, they support me in everything I do, and they're just kind of there and just guide me the right way. I mean, they show me like how to work hard, what I need to do, when I need to do it, things like that. So honestly, I think it's just kind of comes down to the support crew, coaches, teammates, just kind of like that, just being there for me, supporting me, showing me how to work hard through everything and just kind of persevere through all those hard times. Really, I think that's what it comes down to the most.
So to piggyback off that, who would you credit specifically as just those that have instilled these values in you to be the competitor that you are today?
I think it starts just kind of with my parents, my mom and dad. They instilled it right away. Just from growing up as a little kid playing sports into college. And then obviously I've had quite a few coaches in my life that have really showed me what hard work can do for you, and it can take you a long ways. And then just kind of my coaches at Midland, our head coach and all of our assistant coach and our throws coach, he does a really good job with me. He really, really supports me, really helps me get through everything that I need to get through. And he's really, really helped me with my mindset on kind of how to keep working hard through everything. So obviously, like I said, it started with my parents, but most recently my throws coach he's helped me a lot throughout my collegiate career tremendously.
And Dylan, live by that saying of what hard work really does for you and how it just really does for all of us, how it pays off. Yeah. Speaking of hard work in the classroom, you're a secondary education major at Midland with a 3.92 cumulative grade point average. I mean, nothing to sneeze at there, Dylan. I guess this is a continuation of what you were saying about, working hard and so much of it goes towards hard work. But how have you found that perfect balance of balancing your time between throwing and academics?
I think a lot of it, I know I've mentioned this quite a bit, but the support from everyone, like my coaches and then professors, they do a really good job of just like, if I have questions, I just come to them and they do a really good job of helping me out when I need it, or just like them even asking me some questions about track and how our meets are going, or congratulating me on a certain meet. I think it's just that support that comes from Midland and the staff and the coaching staff and the teachers, just the support. Yeah, I've said it over and over again. And I think it's just, it just comes down to the support I get from everyone that helps me kind of just balance everything that I have going on in life at the same time.
And I know you say you have mentioned it quite a bit, but I think it's something worth reiterating as well there, Dylan. There was so much doubt, with respect to the year 2020, with respect to the COVID pandemic, and to be able to come back last year and have the season that you did, especially we saw, what came out of that season for you, and now to have a return to normal, or so we hope. Yeah, I should say, in 21-22. What did that mean to you?
It was, after kind of everything got shut down in the beginning of the year, it was just filled with uncertainty. You didn't know what was going to happen, but being able to come back, go to school and just kind of have to do what you have to do to get by. But to be able to come back and have a full season, it was really good to come back and have one, because, like I said, after everything got shut down, you didn't know what was going to happen. So being able to come back, have a full season, have a full school year where you got to be with everyone for the whole year, I think that was really good for, I would say probably everyone, to be able to be with everyone again and have that full season as a team with everyone.
Lastly there, Dylan, we had mentioned you're a secondary education major. So what is the post Midland, post track, post throwing? What is the plan for your career?
I plan on being a physical education teacher. I would like to coach with that as well, but honestly, yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm a K through 12 PE and health major, so any grade level is perfectly okay with me, and just teaching PE and kind of just passing down my knowledge and helping kids kind of just grow up and teach them new skills and kind of just be that person, that light for them and whatever they want to do in their life as well. So, yeah.
Well, based on our conversation here today, Dylan, I have no doubt that you will be a role model for those young minds going forward. For sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, ultimately, Dylan, congratulations again on this award. We can't thank you for taking some time with us here today.
Thank you. I mean, I really appreciate it.